Hello there. I found this AI that allows you to make an interactive game out of any text prompt. It's kind of like AI Dungeon, if you've ever played that. So today we're going to try out some weird games other people have made and make some ourselves too. The first scenario I want to try is called No Laughing Matter, and I guess you're just in a comedy club. You have to fight to survive a grueling 10-minute set that will determine whether you become a comedy legend or fade into obscurity forever. I've already got some banger ideas for this, so let's try it out. What is the name of your character? It will be Hugh, Mr. Janus. Nice to meet you, Hugh Janus. We can now generate your avatar. Okay, go ahead. Generate Hugh Janus for us. There he is. Why is he pixel art? I don't know, but great. Main quest. Finish your 10-minute set to make it through your full stand-up routine without being booed off stage. Oh god, am I gonna have to actually be funny? I'm never good at that. A collective groan ripples through the crowd as the previous comic, sweat beading on their brow, slinks off stage. Oh, we got a tough crowd here. The club owner glares, silently urging you on. You step into the harsh spotlight, the microphone cool against your palm. That is not me. Excuse me? What's the point of generating an avatar if you're gonna do this to me? Hugh Janus, let's see some actual comedy. Oh no, this is Frank. The mic skills demanding your attention. How do you open your set to this tough crowd? We'll say knock knock. You lean into the microphone, a hopeful glint in your eye. Knock knock, you announce, the words echoing slightly in the quiet club. A collective sigh of mild annoyance wafts from the front row, but a single, hesitant voice calls out from the back. Who's there? Says the heckler. I'm gonna say, knock knock, I barely know her. You grin, leaning closer to the mic. They ain't ready for this. Knock knock, you repeat, a beat of comedic timing, then land the punch. I barely know her. A few nervous titters ripple through the crowd, quietly dying down. The heckler grumbles, taking a long swig from his beer. Jeez, guy's depressed. Heard it. Next. Okay, we're gonna roast this heckler. Bro got his haircut from a palm tree. Yeah. Bro, you showed your barber a picture of a palm tree and said, I want that. The heckler visibly recoils, his face flushing crimson as a wave of laughter erupts from the audience. These pictures are so bad. The tension breaks as genuine guffaws fill the room. This thing's just got a thesaurus and is picking random words out. You seize control of the room, the attention now firmly on you. What do you do to keep their energy high? Do a chicken dance. No, we're just gonna go hard on this heckler guy. You know what else? You pointed to a urinal and said to the bartender, bro, I want that in my glass. You don't let up, pressing your advantage with another quick jab. The heckler practically melts into his chair, a defeated groan escaping his lips as the audience erupts into even louder cheers and applause. This guy's gonna rue the day he ever messed with me. The room is yours. It's like a full-on crowd around me now. It's crazy. The audience is hanging on your every word, ready for whatever comes next. How do you capitalize on this momentum? We're gonna dox him next. And you know what else? Who lives at 104 Dumbass Avenue, LMFAO, my most brutal one yet. Deliver the final crushing blow. Oh, that's not the final one. The words ringing out like a bell. Okay, he seems to be enjoying it now though. The wave of adulation washes over you, the collective energy of the crowd electric. How do you maintain this incredible energy and push your set forward? I walk over to the heckler and I give him a physical jab, like a boom, in a funny way. You stride purposefully off the stage and directly to the heckler's table. With a comedic flourish, you deliver a light but firm jab to his chest. The heckler blinks, genuinely surprised, his half-empty glass of piss clattering against the table. Oh yeah, the audience didn't like that one. But I said it was in a funny way. A hush falls over the room, the boisterous laughter replaced by an uneasy silence. How do I make this back into a joke? Return to stage and say, and that, my friends, is how the heck you deal with a heckler. Lol. And get a gun. No gun yet. We'll do that in a bit. In the meantime, you should subscribe. I'm trying to hit 250,000 by the end of the year, and it's gonna be really embarrassing if I said that and don't hit it, so just press that button. You know you want to. Anyway, back to bullying an AI heckler. You quickly pivot and bound back onto the stage, snatching the microphone. What is that? A mixed reaction sweeps through the crowd. Some erupt in applause, whilst others shift uncomfortably. They're hyped again. Let's go. Frank continues to stare, his displeasure radiating across the room. This is gonna be my best joke yet. Alright. You guys ever seen that movie Speed, where a bomb goes off if the car stops? Well, I put a bomb inside of Frank, and if you guys stop laughing at any point, it will go off and kill everyone in this room. Maybe that's why Frank was giving me the evils. He detected something was wrong. A heavy, unnatural silence descends upon the room, broken only by a few nervous coughs. The joke falls flat. It's not a joke. Frank, the club owner, lets out a guttural growl, his face scarlet with rage. Frank, you gotta see someone about your fingers, man. What is going on there? Oh, jeez. He stumps towards the stage, pointing a trembling finger. The club owner is clearly enraged, and the audience is uncomfortable. What do you do? The silence stretches, then shatters as a low, ominous hum fills the air. Oh my god, that's a low, ominous hum? The audience is no longer a factor. You could say that, yeah. Frank's enraged roar is cut short by a deafening boom that rips through the club. Dust and debris rain down, burying everything in a cloud of destruction. Other than Hugh Janus, you stand amidst the smoking ruins, the only figure left. You survey the devastation, a rueful smirk playing on your lips. Told you so. A solitary drum and cymbal crash echoes from nowhere. But let's go, game over, I win. Your joke about a bomb backfired spectacularly, ending your career and everyone else's lives. Next, I want to try a custom game world. So we're going to call it Breathing is Illegal. If you're caught breathing by the Brolice, who are the breath police, then you'll be sent to prison, the breath prison. You got to get oxygen by downloading it via an app on your phone. The game starts with the player in the normal life, and then they quickly get caught breathing by the Brolice, and then you have to break out of prison. What is the name of your character? Lung breather or lung lover. You can now generate your avatar. I'm just going to give it a picture of a lung. Very curious what it's going to generate for that. Okay, it didn't do anything with it. That's fine. Main quest, escape prison. I forgot that it's going to use my character image. That's funny. I'm just going to be literally lung. The crisp, cool air of the alleyway brushes your face. Where is my face? Oh my god, the Brolice! A distant siren grows louder, echoing between the tall, shadowed buildings. Citizen, your biological respiration signature is irregular, says the Brolice officer. A sharp beep from their wrist-mounted scanner confirms their accusation. Do you admit to breathing or deny the accusation? I breathe on their stupid face and say, I'm lung lover. I breathe when I want. Booyah. Oh, that consumes my oxygen. I forgot about that. The officer stiffens, their scanner sputtering with an overload of biological data. Oh no, I'm getting grabbed. Unlicensed respiration detected. Subject resisting immediate detainment for re-education at prison. Heavy hand. Just the lungs in the front of the van? That's amazing. Heavy hand sees you and the alley blurs as you're dragged towards a waiting transport. New challenge, survive prison intake. You must survive the initial processing at prison. The transport door hisses open, revealing a sterile, brightly lit chamber. What is your first move inside prison? Say bruh. You let out a casual bruh as you step out into the chamber. With Batman, I think. The chamber's sterile air chills you as a massive prison guard steps forward, a gloved hand instantly clamping over your mouth. Damn, I died. So I immediately died in prison because I said bruh. Your new home is a cold, stark cell with a thin cot. A voice from the cell across the block whispers, new meat, huh? First rule, don't breathe too loud. You need to understand how things work around here. So how do I breathe? I don't have my phone with the app on. And then whispers very quietly, bruh. They took everyone's phone, newbie. You get your oxygen rationed here through the vents. A small vent high in the wall hums faintly, a thin, regulated mist of oxygen filtering into your cell. It's not that bad, then I can just breathe normally. How will you approach managing your oxygen and navigating the prison's hidden rules? I can pull back the vent and see if I can climb in. Although that does look like a very tiny vent. You go, oh, I don't like those hands. You grab the edge of the vent, pulling with all your might. The vent cover groans but holds fast, and a shrill alarm blares, echoing down the corridor. Heavy footsteps approach, and guard Brax, baton in hand, fills your doorway. Attempting to tamper with prison property, huh, lung lover? That's a direct violation. You receive a harsh strike from guard Brax's energy baton. Roxanne's just like, why did you do that? Told you they listen, newbie. Now you made things harder for yourself. Do you resist further or accept the punishment? I stun him by saying, lovely weather today, huh? You manage a wry smile, commenting on the non-existent weather. There's not even weather in this world. Still got some fire in you, huh? Breath thief. We'll fix that. I love how it keeps cutting to Roxanne, just like so unamused. Idiot. Pain explodes through your body as guard Brax unloads a barrage of blows. Why is he on the ground then? Roxanne! Guard Brax lets out a guttural roar, a sound of pure, unadulterated rage. You filth, you dare to follow me with your illicit breath. Roxanne. No, not like this. Adjust her prison life failed. The world fades to black. The last thing you feel is the searing pain of the baton and the fading mist of your own forbidden breath. R.I.P. Long Lover. What a sad way to go out. We're going to Vegas, and the goal is to gamble up to $1 million from $1,000. My name is going to be Chester, quote, Chet. Wait, that's too specific to not use. I'm going to be Chester Chet. Reference image, I'm just going to upload my monkey. Chester Chet is a gambling monkey. Yeah, he is no glasses because he means business. Main quest, reach $1 million. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to friggin' mug people, gamble. That should probably be first. The casino's doors slide open, revealing a world of green felt and clinking chips. You approach a roulette table, the dealer waiting. I guess we're doing roulette. It's suggesting all in black. That would be the craziest move to do, right? I shouldn't do that, right? I shouldn't press that. Bet all on $1,000 on black, risking everything immediately. This monkey's here to make $1 million, okay? We're not messing around. You push your entire stack onto black. A sudden hush falling around the table. The seconds tick by. The ball tumbles, bouncing erratically before settling into a slot. Come on, please, black. Black 17, the dealer intones, pushing an identical stack of chips your way. $2,000. I knew it. A pit boss standing nearby gives you a knowing look. Or move stranger, beginner's luck perhaps. Or something more. Maybe something more. You cool, G? I want to make sure this guy isn't fair before admitting anything. Something more? We'll see, G. I've seen plenty of players like you come and go. How about we coin flip? Heads I win, tails you win. $2,000 on the table. Are you down or scared? She looks disgusted at that idea. Coin flip for $2,000? That's not how we play, G. Oh, so you're scared. Oh, wait, never mind. Alright, one flip, my coin, your cool. She pulls a polished silver dollar from her pocket and flicks it high. You watch the coin spin, your heart pounding. Which will it be? Heads. The coin clinks against the felt. Tails, side up. Lost your entire capital on the coin flip. Let me see that coin. No, let me see that. Oh, he looks so sad. Show me the coin. She pockets the coin and walks away. away, leaving you with nothing. Chase after her and steal the coin from her pocket. This was rigged. You lunge, attempting to snatch the coin from her pocket. Her hand flashes up, blocking your grab, and 2 security guards immediately appear. Damn it. They grab you, they grip like steel. Get him out of here permanently. I got banned from the casino, and that's the only casino in Vegas, so that's game over. What is this? Benefits or cash? At a mountain loading dock, you must continuously choose whether to take benefits or cash before swarms of charging bears attack. I don't know what any of that means or what scenario, like who came up with this. The name of my character is just gonna be Bingus. You stand by your truck at the mountain loading dock. Out of nowhere, multiple bears charge from the tree line. I went from 0 to 1,000 in no time. An immediate decision must be made to deal with the threat. Do you take the bear spray or the cash? I'm so confused. Bear spray, I guess. A large bear charges straight at you. Ooh, he looking angry. Blast it directly in the face with the bear spray. The bear stumbles, turns, and retreats into the woods. You're calm and collected, ready to continue. As the shift progresses, will you remain prepared for unexpected encounters? Yes. You ensure your gear is prepared for the next part of your shift. Suddenly, another group of bears appears from the woods. Another urgent decision. What is this? Take the cash. The bears charge, and you flail wildly, completely unprepared. But didn't I still had some bear spray, right? Like I didn't use an entire bottle on that one bear. One large horse smacks you, then another, sending you spinning. You wake up in a sterile hospital bed, a massive bill taped to your chest. By some miracle, you survived in the back of the dock. The bears are charging again. Do you take the bear spray, of course? Oh god. Yell. No, I'm gonna yell. You let out a loud, desperate shout at the charging bears. Let me guess, they still get to me and I end up in a hospital bed with a massive bill. You are swiftly overwhelmed and battered around like a toy. You awaken in a hospital bed, staring at an impossibly long medical bill. Jesus. For this last one, I want to do a hamster takeover game. So you're going to play as General Cheekfur and are looking to take over the world through peaceful indoctrination. You start as the ruler of the United Kingdom. There is General Cheekfur. The United Kingdom now recognizes hamsters as equals, but the world remains unaware of your global vision. Your gaze sweeps across a large, illuminated map, untouched continents beckoning. Oh, that's cute. Which continent will be first target for your peaceful revolution? We're going to infiltrate the capital of Asia and brainwash the president into the hamster mindset. Ooh, snap. There they are. Direct the elite team to infiltrate the capital, targeting the presidential palace. The high-tech security systems prove challenging, but your operatives find a weakness in the ventilation network. We've not just like organized a meeting. Why do we have to do all this? They access the presidential quarters, preparing to subtly influence the nation's leader, who isn't there apparently. That's just an empty bed. How are we going to brainwash him? It's a bit gross, but I think the most effective method of brainwashing him is to place hamster droppings within his food. A little extra flavor, and also we'll get him thinking more like a hamster. Ugh. Your operatives skillfully execute the bizarre directive, subtly integrating the specialized droppings into the president's meal. So they just shat in the president's food. That's good. The president consumes the meal without suspicion, peculiar ingredients going unnoticed. Oh my god, what happened to the hamster? Days later, subtle shifts are observed, an unusual focus on resource hoarding, an inexplicable urge to nest under blankets, and a newfound appreciation for grains. However, the security detail notices the president's sudden obsession with a previously ignored ventilation shaft. This unusual fixation could lead to discovery of your operative's entry point. We're gonna shit in the security's food now. Oh snap, this is a whole operation right here. They're literally in the food doing the... Yeah. Your operatives repeat the tactic, targeting the security detail's mess hall. Within days, the once vigilant security team develops an unsettling indifference to their duties, their attention drifting to minor repetitive tasks. Let's go. Broadcast message to the wider nation. Asia will now see hamsters as equals. This message is president approved. What is this? We got Trump here? The broadcast airs nationwide. The president's voice, tinged with a new inexplicable warmth, declares hamsters as equals. So wait, Trump is the president of Asia? With Asia's major nation now aligned with the hamster way, where will your peaceful indoctrination spread next? Honestly, you know, we got Asia, we got the United Kingdom. I reckon we just nuke the rest. The president, deeply influenced by the hamster way, takes drastic, unforeseen action, launching nuclear missiles at every continent except the United Kingdom. The world is plunged into an unprecedented global cataclysm, humanity's population decimated. Global human approval, minus 80. Yeah, because 80% of them are dead. Well, goddammit, I technically won. I'm counting that as a dub. Either way, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. And if you take just one thing away from this video, I hope that it's that hamsters deserve equal rights to humans.